So now every time he wants to see me, he's like, just, okay, that amazing.
Way that Coca-Cola was infected.
Here is a self-assessment that I challenge you to take. There's a 20 questions. It's only true or false. If you do not know which to choose, just choose true. Okay, there's no sometimes in this question, and you'll find out why. Day 2 of movement restriction. Okay. So sorry, this is like really low production. Alright, let's do this again. This is like take 3. Welcome back to A Day with Shui, or we shall call it a night with Shui. Oh. Okay, it is not really ideal that I do this video in my room, because what is right in front of me is a total mess. I don't have a tripod, a very stable tripod to be placed on my bed, so the video might be a bit shaky, as you might see and experience now. Okay, so on top of that, I actually read a book, which is, ta-da! A really good book, I would say, and I really think that I should share. Okay. So I must admit I did not read a lot yet, but a little bit. So shall we begin the bedtime story? I promise it's not a horror story, but it's full of information. So this book is called Grain Brain. As you could see the title already, you can have a few things in mind. It is how the grain relates to the brain. Suddenly I feel so smart. Okay, sorry. So I think as a reader point of view, I don't think I'm biased. No. And those who know me knows that I think I have a big heart. And of course I would like to share good and knowledgeable or informative information. How I come to know about this book, right? I was actually recommended by Megan from the culinary nutrition course that I took 2 years ago, and I'm so glad I've taken it, and I'm really glad I took it, and there's no regret. The surprising truth about wheat, carbs, and sugar, your brain's silent killer. So please don't throw the stones at me right now, guys. Those bread lovers, cake lovers out there, grain, wheat, pasta, brown rice, don't throw the stone at me. As I'm reading this, in a way it's really true. We actually got the wrong idea, especially if we follow the food pyramid. You know, at the bottom we should eat more grains, bread, and that is why today there are so many diseases out there which is actually preventable, such as heart disease, cancer, stroke, diabetes, Alzheimer. A lot of people think Alzheimer is just a genetic linked disease, but it's more than that. As I read this book, I'm only at the tip of the iceberg. They mention that Alzheimer's is actually linked quite a lot to the food we take. If people call you fan tong, you know, a rice tong or a bucket of rice, because you are known for taking a lot of rice, I guess we have to think about it, evaluate, and listen to your body. At the end of the day, it's all about listening to your body. One diet doesn't fit all, guys. Now, I'm not asking you all to go on a, okay, no, 100% low carb diet now, guys. Keto diet, paleo diet, vegetarian, vegan. Okay, I'm not here to say all these diets are no good, but you have to find out. Listen to your body. I should go into our bedtime story. Your brain weighs 3 pounds and has 100,000 miles of blood vessels, contains more connections than there are stars in the Milky Way. I love stars. Is the fattest organ in your body. Now we think, are fats good? Could be suffering this very minute without you having a clue. I wonder why. Now, just a very fast intro. I can't show you everything lah. If not, you're not gonna buy the book, right? So I'm just gonna show a little bit here and there. Draw out the essence from this book. If we want to go back to the ancient times when we ask our grandparents, our great-grandparents, our ancestors about food, what they eat, and what versus what we eat today, there's a very huge difference. They'll be going like, what? What's McDonald's? What's burger? What's fries? Wow, look at that. Pink sausage, what is that? They were eating whole food, whole grains, unprocessed food. And it's unrefined carbs. Normally take unrefined carbs. To me, they hunt for their food, or we sit in office. Lifestyle change. This book, it says having diabetes doubles your risk for Alzheimer's disease. It goes chapter by chapter. They explain why, but I haven't reached there yet. So I would say this is a part one of this book. It is well established that processed foods and refined carbohydrates have contributed to our challenges with obesity and so-called food allergy. No one has explained the relationship between grains and other ingredients and brain health and of course in the broader outlook of DNA. It's pretty straightforward. Our genes determine not just how we process food, but more important, how we respond to the food we eat. So many times we would say, I feel uneasy in the stomach, without gut, I feel bloating, I'm having a headache, I don't have appetite. These are all signs. So it is really important, again, to hear what your body has to say. I did a food allergy test as well, and I could also see that certain food, because I ate too much of the same food, because they are my favorite food, I actually build up intolerance towards the food. So it's good to rotate your food, guys. Rotation. Even though you like the food, you don't eat chicken every single meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, 7 days a week, or maybe 2 weeks, because we are under restriction. I hope you didn't stock up all your kitchen with just chicken. Maybe in 2 weeks time you'll build an intolerance. Maybe, I'm not saying you will, maybe. Or even if you take it every day for, I don't know, 7 days, 1 week, or maybe 1 month, depending on your body type. A lot of times when we feel the bloatedness, we do not know what to do. First, you eliminate those food that you think it will build a, discomfort in your gut. You can do the elimination phase where you don't eat the food for at least 2 weeks to 3 weeks, and then you reintroduce it slowly and try and see what your body tells you. That is one way. Definitely you could do the IgG test, which is a food intolerance test. It's better than you go to the doctor and you get the latest or greatest pill you can find out there. By the end of the day, it might do more harm, because when it's a medication, they normally comes with a side effect. That's why nowadays a lot of people are trying to go back to natural, eating supplements, and of course whole foods. See, here it even says it. First, medication or pills it is focused on illness, not wellness. Yeah. And second, they may come with dangerous consequences. Other than benefits the brain health after reading this book, you can also help and assist the following disorders, like ADHD, which is the attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Yes, huh? Anxiety and chronic stress, chronic headaches and migraine, depression, diabetes, epilepsy, focus and concentration problems, inflammatory condition. A lot of things start from inflammatory that we do not know, and therefore it builds up, and then voila, the disease is there. Insomnia, intestinal problems including celiac disease, gluten sensitivity, irritable bowel, memory problem, mild cognitive impairment, and also a precursor to Alzheimer's disease, mood disorder, overweight and obesity, Tourette syndrome. Okay, what is that? I can read more on that. So, what else? Self-assessment. Get your pen, get your paper ready. We're gonna do a very fun true or false self-assessment. There's 20 questions. So are you ready? If you can't decide whether it's true or false, I'm a sometimes, maybe, choose true. That'll be easy, okay? Don't think too much, just choose. Number 1, I eat bread, any kind, true or false. Number 2, I drink juice of any kind. Number 3, I have more than 1 serving of fruit a day. An apple a day keeps the doctors away, they say. Number 4, I chose agave over sugar, AGAVE. True or false? I get out of breath on my daily walk. My cholesterol is below 150. Okay, I'm at number 7. I have diabetes. Number 8, I'm overweight. Number 9, I eat rice or pasta of any kind. Number 10, I drink milk. 11, I don't exercise regularly. Number 12, neurological conditions run in my family. Number 13, I don't take a vitamin D supplement. Number 14, I eat a low-fat diet. Number 15, I take statin. Right, 5 more to go, guys. 5 more to go. Number 16, I avoid high cholesterol foods. Number 17, I drink soda, diet or regular. Number 18, I don't drink wine. Number 19, I drink beer. And the last and not least, number 20, I eat cereal, any kind. Okay, so that's all for part 1. So now you got all your questions, right? And that is all for tonight. This is part 1, and part 2 we will I will try to do it tomorrow or maybe the day after, just to, because I have to go through the book, right? So we're going through this book together, everybody. We're in this. We're all in this together. La, 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 la. Oh, it reminds me of my musical play back in high school. Use this song, by the way. So yeah, we're all in this together. Don't be intimidated about it. I'm learning as well. I think it's a lot of knowledge, and yeah, I enjoy reading this book. So if you're watching this right now, that is an interesting quiz, or I would say a self-assessment. Do that self-assessment, and I'll be releasing part 2 very soon. So this is part 1 from the Grain Brain book. See you at the upcoming part 2. I hope I could finish as fast as I can. If I can't, I will do something else tomorrow. Yeah, I thought of a few things. I think one of it will be clearing my room. Yes, guys, you are in my room right now. You have no idea. And I'm really embarrassed to show you my room. Not yet, not just yet, but perhaps I need to clear and tidy up my room. I've not done this since CNY. So you could imagine all the things piled up in a girl's room. Perhaps that's actually a very good idea to do a spring clean. Do a spring clean for my room as one of the days that I should do today. Well, shall I call this bedtime with Shuyi? I'm in my room right now, as you could see. Wait, let me turn on the lights. More lights. So yeah, this is really low production, and I can't really have a lot of movement on my bed because my phone's gonna fall. I'll try to show you behind the scenes, and I hope that I am actually in the frame. Don't fall, phone, don't fall. Ah, it's falling. Free falling. Yeah. Thanks for watching. This is day 2 of movement restriction, and thank you for watching A Day with Shui. Or I would rather, a night with Shui. Good night, everyone. Have a good night.